lives of your kids, not just at home or on vacation, but also understanding what's going on every day academically and socially at school. So I appreciate you being here. That says a lot that you took the time out of your day to come here and be here for your child. Our teachers, I want to thank them. They've worked really hard the past few weeks trying to put together a list that is representative of the students that they have. It's very difficult for them to pick and choose, but what we're trying to do is we're trying to honor those kids that just did outstanding things all year long. So I appreciate all the work that the teachers and the staff did to make sure all those accurate records were kept. A few things before we get started. Students, when you hear your name called, you're going to come up the stage on the risers here on the left-hand side of the stage. You'll receive your award, and then you go down on the right-hand side over there. If you don't feel comfortable using the risers, you're more than welcome to come up the ramp on the side and the stairway on the side as well. But the plan is to come up here, and everything will be great. Just make sure that you pay attention as you're coming up. Don't be in a hurry. No one has tripped today. Congratulations. Parents. Hey, I know. Parents, you're more than welcome to take pictures, absolutely, but remember the ceremony is going to continue to go, so we can't stop and do an Olin Hills moment for you. So just snap those pictures, and then we'll be going on. Our last award is our Citizenship Award, and that's kind of our top 10 student award. That's a very important one to us here at Highland Hills. The definition of all the awards are in the back of your program, so if you didn't pick up the program, they were there at the front for you. You can pick one up on the way out. Those students who receive those awards are going to come up here on stage, and you'll stay over by the chairs. Mrs. Hatton will hand out the plaques to you, and just stay for a while so we can get your picture taken. And then parents, if you have one of those students up here, you can come and take pictures as well. As soon as the awards presentation is over, we're going to dismiss the students first. Again, parents, I know it's going to be clutch time, but those buses start getting here about 3:15, 3:30. So if you're parked up in those yellow spaces, we're really going to have to get you out of here as quickly as we can so that we can get those buses here and get the other students home. So without any further ado, we're going to start off with our first presenter, which is Mr. Stone.
Here at Highland Hills, and today we've got quite a few awards to give out. First of all, Mr. Shepard and I would like to give out awards to our women's choir. And these are for kids that have done outstanding work throughout the year, being kind to each other and being kind to others, as well as their work ethic in class and their musicianship as well. We'd like to give these this year to Carolyn Essex and Kendall Shorts. I meet with this bunch of 40 7th and 8th grade young men every day, 7th period. Yeah. And this has been a great year, and it's really, really difficult to find just two kids that have done outstanding work, because all of the 8th graders that this year have been incredible leaders with this bunch of young men. And so I couldn't go without saying that, but I've decided to award two of my young men who have done outstanding work all year, and that's Mr. Clay Callum and Cody Lee. Outstanding work for the last 2 years, really. These students have been outstanding. But this year, these kids have worked really hard and have done outstanding work at their positions, never complaining and always trying to do their very best. And that is Mitchell Meyer and Hannah Sakamaki. well as Miss Betty Weber-Flock, who is our choreographer and assistant director, Mr. Steiner from over at Floyd Central, as well as our technical theater director, Mr. Evan Wise. We talked about these students, and this year we normally give 1 or 2 tech awards, but this year we couldn't make a decision because we had 2 outstanding and then 1 that made incredible improvements this year. So we're giving 3 technical drama awards this year, and they go to Jason Tarr, Ryan Good, and Olivia Stepp. These are the people that were all the ancestors this year in the show, and very large group of those students, and we would like to recognize in the ensemble as 8th graders Audrey Walters and Xander Stacy. Awards are for actors and actresses that had leading or supporting roles, and this year we'd like to give our Supporting Actress Award to Miss Sid Lander for her role as Alice. And while she's coming in here, I might say anybody that can walk across the table on stage in heels is, you know, doing this really well. Our 8th grade outstanding actor and actress for this year goes to, please wait till I announce both of them, Tanner Brown for his role as Gomez Adams and Emma Whalen for her role as Morticia.
And Doug Elmore and I co-direct the 7th grade concert orchestra. And these students this year, as Mr. Elmore would put it, knocked down every goal that we gave them. They did excellent work, gold with distinction, top honors at state solo ensemble, one of only 2 middle schools in the state that competed in that. And they've just done a wonderful job. I've been tasked with giving awards to only 5 of them. And those young people are Victoria Griffin, J.C. Hyde, Alina Cora, Peyton Peters, and Megan Carey.
Hello, my name is Phil Thomas. I'm the band director here at Highland Hills Middle School. It was a great year for all of our bands, but the 8th grade band in particular. I'd like to start with the jazz band. The jazz band this year, as an ensemble, went to a state music contest and received a gold with distinction. So if you are a member of the jazz band, if you would please stand and be recognized for that honor. Great work this year. I'm giving out 2 Outstanding Jazz Improv Solo Awards this year. The 2 8th grade recipients of those awards are Reese Osmus and Blake Williams. The 8th grade concert band also had an outstanding year. I'm very proud of their accomplishments. And both Mr. Yankee from Floyd Central, we team teach that class, and they really outdid themselves this year. Some of our musician friends who would hear them perform gave comments like, they shouldn't be able to do things like that. So we're extremely proud of them. They also went to state music contest and not only received a gold with distinction, but they were the highest score for all middle school bands in the entire state of Indiana. So if you are in the 8th grade concert band, please stand up. And also, just because band directors love their hardware, the 8th grade band also did a Music in the Parks competition, and they actually won 3 trophies, but I didn't have enough arms. They won Best Band in their class, the Esprit de Corps Award, and Best Band overall. So congratulations. You can imagine with such an outstanding ensemble, picking only 6 of the most outstanding from that group is a very difficult task. But I would like to ask the following students to come forward to receive the Outstanding Musician Medals for the 8th grade concert band this year. If they would please come forward. Chris Jennings, Nathan Shepard, Rachel Bowling, Tim Miller, and Evan Peach. Oh, I was wondering why I had one more in my hand. And Dallas Lawson. There is one more band award that goes out to the most outstanding member of the Highland Hills Band program. It's called the Director's Award. They get their own little plaque, and their name goes on a permanent plaque in the band room. The recipient of the 2018 Director's Award is Cadence Wenneman.
All right, so my fellow art sisters can't be with me right now. We split 6th, 7th, and 8th. I'm the only one lucky enough to have only 8th. But while Miss Hunt and Miss Emerson are currently watching their rooms, I'm going to go ahead and give their awards, and then I will go ahead and get away with mine. So, let's see. For Miss Emerson, I have 2 awards today. I have Miss Natalie Lukinovich and Carolyn Essex. Great job, ladies. only have one award for 8th grade, and that goes to Miss McKenna Kruer. This is my first year here at Highland Hills. I am very blessed to not only be with this school, I'm very blessed to have got to work with the children that I worked with this year. They're going to become some of the most incredible artists, and I know that they're going to shape and change the world. That's what artists do. So when I give these awards, they do have slight variations to them, but please know that each one of these students has made my first year here absolutely memorable and special to me. So, in no particular order, so you don't go flustering each other, can I see Mr. Jacob Hockman? Not only was Jacob an incredibly successful artist, he even motivated his friends around him to at least participate. I'm very privileged to introduce because she's also someone that won a particular category over at the NAFCS art show down at the Carnegie Center. If you didn't happen to come, please come next year because we're going to ice the competition again next year. But I'm sure she's getting tired of hearing me say her name. Can I see you again, Miss Hannah Sakamaki? Another one of my Carnegie Art Stars. Can I please see you again, Miss Caitlin Bew? All right, now this award's for something a little bit different. This is for artistic awesomeness. That student that you know is going to, with his hints of pop cultural reference, his ability to fluidly move from one medium to another. Can I please see Mr. Rafe Swearigan? This is my kind of award for someone that I am very sad to say I didn't get enough time with. This is a move-in student that shows so much artistic potential. I cannot wait to see what she produces in high school. Can I see you, Miss Abby Hoffman? All right, and my last award today goes to someone that's not just because of their dedication to the arts or her award that she won at the Carnegie or how incredibly she does, great work in my room, but it's her dedication and her tenacity to try and get the best out of anything that she produces. Not only that, showing me that she was able to grow not only emotionally but spiritually through art, I think is absolutely beautiful. I'd love to see you down here. Miss Isabel Pickard.
health. She also teaches 5th, 6th, and 7th. Mr. Zach Howard, who has 12 sections of 8th grade PE, and Mr. Dave Michelle, who teaches 7th and 8th grade wellness and 5th and 6th. For the health awards, this was really tough. When you have 12 sections and you've got such awesome students this year, and it was a very difficult decision this year. I had students, and whether it was their academic performance, whether they were leading class discussion or just their meticulous work, it was just awesome. Incredible students this year. So health awards from Mrs. Fox's class, Hannah Sakamaki. And I have 6 awards for 8th grade health. If the following students would come forward: J.C. Hyde, Abby Hoffman, Emma Gaunt, Kendall Brown, Peyton Cokert, and Emma Whalen.
Good afternoon. This is Mr. Howard here with our PE awards for Miss Fox and myself. For Miss Fox, we have Toby McDaniel and Ella Robinson. Also, our PE awards, we have Kylie Hansford, Zoe Nolling, Miles Johnson, Zachary Hutzler, and Max Trippier.
All right, I want to recognize one boy and one girl from the wellness program, and they are Ryan Graves and Kaylee Schuler.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Deacon. I'm the yearbook advisor for Highland Hills Middle School. And this year is my first year in charge of the yearbook. And I had some amazing students. All of my students were amazing. Showed great leadership. It was incredibly difficult to pick just one student to give my award to. But this student probably could have run the class. He showed just amazing leadership and was just an incredible young man to work with this year. And that goes to Joseph Swartz.
privilege to be with the 8th graders this year. I think I might have wanted more than some of them. But my awards go to the following individuals: Cody Hudgens, Ryan Goody, Keegan Kaiser, Dakota Bramer, Cameron German, and Ariel Roberts.
Teacher here at Highland Hills. It's been popular opinion today. A bunch of awesome students here in the 8th grade class, and I agree as well. I've had a very difficult time choosing who to give the awards to that they were given to me, but the students that I have chosen, Maddie Cabin, Alina Cora, and Ella Doddridge.
Cabin. I have a 7th, 8th grade split, so I have one English award to give, and that award goes to Jacob Vaughn.
but even more so this year. I have a lot of great kids. I wish I could give more. But here are my 5 English award winners: Logan Clark, Carly O'Leary, Scarlett Hatton, Emma Doddridge, and Kylie Llewellyn. These following students for the work in English: Maddie Sams, Brady Moore, Kendall Shorts, Cristiano Corwin Reyes, Natalie Lukinovich, and Allison Lee.
I also teach English. Again, it's always very difficult to pick 6 students out of the many I have. So my English awards go to Josie Hardesty, Rachel Bowling, Byron Clark, Kaylee Schuler, Ariel Roberts, and Sophie Cook.
Students? How do you got students? to Allie Parks, Logan Smith, Kylie McDonald, Ava Short, Sierra Freneski, and Emma Connor.
I'm Leslie Williams, and my 8th grade U.S. History Awards go to Alina McMillan, Kaylee Schuler, Kayla Herbert, Carly O'Leary, Annalise Zineman, and Ella Doddridge.
My district awards go to Alina Cora, Ethan Hanka, Maddie Juilliard and Maddie Williams, Miles Johnson, Faith Peters, and Elena Cool.
For math this year go to Clay Callum, Max Zeller, Ashton Lloyd, Reese Davis, Keegan Kaiser, and Kendall Brown.
I'm Mr. Gardner, and I'm here to give some awards for math. And my awards go to Dakota Bramer, Caitlin Cooper, Alina Cora, Alex Elslager, Alyssa Flick, and Quentin Gardner. Is Dakota Bramer still there? There she is.
Got to get a new spot.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Milliner, and my awards go to Charlie Roughton, Levi Harrington, J.C. Hyde, Ella Doddridge, Peyton Coker, and Ariel Roberts.
Kenzie Kraft, JC Hyde, Ethan Hanka, Kendall Schwartz, and Brady Moore.
I'm Mrs. Clark. We had a lot of great kids this year, and it was really tough narrowing it down, but I got it down to 6. Let's start with Alyssa Flick, Caitlin Cooper, Caleb Gilkey, Dylan Hogan, Rachel Brown, and Walker Jacoby.
This year, best wishes in the future and good luck in high school. We're going to round out the science awards here. Meredith Byfield, Christian Brown, McKenna Kruer, Isabel Pickard, Jack Rushing, and Samantha Temple.
I'm doing the Student Council Award. So we have several students in Student Council this year. There were 8th graders, so I'll call all their names. It will be quite a few, so you might want to wait till the end to clap. Ella Doddridge was our secretary. Victoria Grisson. Eileen Flanagan. Allie Groves. Luke Facer. Riley Spitznagel. Alina McMillan. Madison Harper. Rachel Boulding. Mila Chandler, I'm so sorry if I screwed up your name. Quinn Shoemaker, Ariana Keys, and Brandy. And for Miss Kara Aiken, she's our outgoing student council president. She gets a gavel.
the Outstanding Student Award. If I can get Bobby Brindley, Will Herbert, and Logan Wilder to come up.
Hello, I am April Elmore, and this is Brian Brewer. We were the coaches, we're the coaches of Science Olympiad, which is an academic team that competes. Science Olympiad is a competition not of athletic ability, but of strength of mind. This team challenges students to learn about subjects that broaden their understanding of this amazing world we live in, and the endless sky above. It was once said that the mind is not a vessel to be filled, but it is a fire to be ignited. The following students have that inner fire burning to know more. As I read their names, I challenge all of you to look inside of yourselves to find that spark of interest you have and kindle that flame into a fire that takes you wherever you want to go. So our 8th graders on the Science Olympiad team are Danielle Bomaker, Gavin Scott, Jason Tarr, Kent Vitale, and Cadence Winneman.
Colin Jacoby, Stephen Lamont, Caitlin Jones, Keegan Kaiser, Lewis Navel, Peyton Kocher, McKenna Kruger, Sydney Landrum, Allison Lee, Kylie Llewellyn, Natalie Lukinovich, Emma Martin, Olivia McCauley, Kylie McDonald, Shannon McKay, Ben Miller, Meghna Mohim Kumar, Freddie Moore, Weston Neville, Carly Needhammer, Anika Nelson, Haley Netter, Jenna Nowat, Carly O'Leary, Allison Park, Adrian Peters, Isabel Pickhart, Cameron Rayborn, Natalie Ridehouse, Molly Ritchie, Ariel Roberts, Andrew Robinson, Madeline Rogers, Charlie Roughton, Hannah Sakamaki, Maddie Sands, Rena Schaefer, Kaylee Schuler, Ava Short, Lauren Smith, Riley Spitznagel, Olivia Stapp, Olivia Stepp, Lindy Stockton, Jaden Stoner, Samantha Temple, Max Trapure, Audrey Walters, Hayden Sweeteman, Emma Whalen, Maddie Williams, Nicole Williams, and Landon Zimmerman. The next award we have are our top citizens of the 8th grade. These are voted on by our teachers. First is J.C. Hyde, Dylan Hogan, Brendan Mary, Brock Kennedy, Tanner Brown, Keegan Kaiser, Alina Cora, Caitlin Cooper, Dakota Bramer, and last, we also have an award. It's from the National Society Daughters of the American Revolution. It's selected by teachers, counselors, and principals based on the qualities of honor, service, courage, and leadership and patriotism, and that is for Maddie Cabin.
All right, let's give all of our students another round of applause. All right, the last thing, 8th grade people, things, whatever you want to be today. I want to wish you the best. The 3 years we've spent together has been very important to me. And when you get rich and famous, come back and take me out to lunch. Lastly, there's a lot of good things that you guys have inside of you. You just haven't found it yet. Those of you that already know, continue to be that way. But I wish you the best, and I think you'll do great things. So, all right, teachers, you can go ahead and take the students with you.
We're actually going to reverse. Students, stay seated. Parents of top 10, go ahead and come on up and take pictures. All the rest of the parents, if your child is here, grab your child and feel free to leave. You have about 19 minutes to get your car moved.